Hey wrestling fans, it's that time of the year again where WWE heads over to Saudi Arabia. All of the craziness aside, usually these shows are always very sports entertaining and the crowd is usually really hot. Let's get into some predictions. So starting with Becky Lynch versus Trish Stratus. Firstly, I think this is a really interesting feud purely because of Trish's character. I think it's a bit nostalgic. It reminds me of the early 2000s. She's basically just a mean girl. She's mad because she's not the center of attention. So I genuinely think this is a good character for her. We also saw a bit of vulnerability when Becky threw it back to the Attitude Era and mentioned some of the more questionable, embarrassing things Trish had to do back in the day. Like I said, this character is pretty refreshing. There's also a really good chemistry with Becky, and Becky is her normal, awesome self as the man. Now, in terms of the match, I think Trish is going to be on Raw for a while. I don't think they would draft her if she wasn't on the show for at least a few months. I think the big conclusion to this feud is at SummerSlam, so Trish will win here. Now, into some championship matches. Bianca Belair versus Asuka for the Raw Women's title. This feels very thrown together. They basically moved this feud over from Raw to SmackDown. Generally, the women's matches never feel like they had a big build for the Saudi Arabia premium live events, so this is kind of normal. I think Bianca Belair will win here and keep her record breaking title reign. The SmackDown Women's Championship between Natalya and Rhea Ripley. This is pretty much the same as the Raw Women's title match, very thrown together. Natalya tends to get a title match when they need a reliable, safe person to put their champion over. So this is just a showcase match for Rhea, and Rhea Ripley will win this match. This one is a little more interesting. Gunther versus Mustafa Ali for the Intercontinental Championship. Honestly, I think we'll see some really cool spots here. This is definitely going to feel like a match of power versus speed and agility. We might see Gunther catch Mustafa mid flight or something like that. In terms of a winner, I have to go with Gunther. So let's discuss this whole triple main event story. In all honesty, it feels like a Vince McMahon call. It's a phrase you can throw around just to get sales. Personally, I feel like you are not the main event unless you go on last. I mean, you can't have all three of these matches go on one after the other at the end. That's how you burn out a crowd. I think we'll actually have Brock and Cody start the show, Roman, Solo, Kevin, and Sami in the middle, and Seth and AJ close the show. So we have a huge crowning moment at the end of the show. So, Cody Rhodes versus Brock Lesnar. I was kind of hoping this would be a fight pit match or have some sort of stipulation since Cody kept talking about Brock being the most decorated athlete in combat sports. Considering the end of Raw and Cody wanting to fight with the injured arm, I think we'll see the match get turned into an unsanctioned match or a street fight on SmackDown. Again, I don't think this is the final match in the story. This will probably conclude at SummerSlam, so I think Brock Lesnar will win this one. Roman Reigns wants all the belts, and he's teaming up with Solo Sikoa to fight the Undisputed Tag Team Champions, Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. This one is a little harder to predict because every time I pick Roman to lose, or I think Roman will lose, he wins. I thought WrestleMania was certain. I genuinely thought there was no chance Roman would win, and he did. So my thinking is Roman will win, but by disqualification. I think Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens need to keep the titles, so my prediction is the Usos will finally turn on Roman Reigns and attack him or Solo, so Roman gets the DQ victory. Alternatively, it could be a decisive win for the champs. We could see them pin Solo and Roman get so insecure and lose trust in his whole family. This could lead to Roman versus Solo in a match, which could be interesting. So now I need to choose Roman Reigns and Solo Sikoa win via DQ. Now, I'm so unsure about this one. It's a face versus face match, which makes it even harder. Okay, Seth Rollins versus AJ Styles to crown the World Heavyweight Champion. Now, there are a ton of rumors in the rumor mill for this one. Yes, Seth Rollins is in the new Captain America movie, but the rumor I heard is also that his part isn't too big, so it shouldn't affect his schedule too much. But the whole point of the World Heavyweight Championship is to have a full-time champion. Unfortunately, AJ Styles just came back and I don't think he has enough momentum at this moment. Seth Rollins is red hot and the crowd absolutely love him. I also think it's still a mistake to have a SmackDown guy be the first winner of Raw's main championship. I have to go with Seth Rollins here. Those are my predictions. Make your predictions using the card in the pinned comment or in the description. Enjoy Night of Champions, and as always, like and subscribe for more awesome wrestling content.